Hey, it's Ryan Breezy, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. I'm here today with a brand new deck, which is quickly becoming one of my favorites, Gladiator Beast. It's a fusion deck, which whenever you battle, at the end of the battle phase, that monster has the option to return back to the deck to special out any of your other beasts, and then they get to activate their ability when they're special summoned. The majority of them have that ability, and as you'll see, it's very fun to play, and you can get out a bunch of your boss monsters through one of a very powerful card. So let's get into the deck preview, and then we'll be doing some PvP duels. So starting out, we got 3 copies of Gladiator Beast Augustus. When this guy is special summoned out of your deck by Gladiator Beast, you get to special summon a Gladiator Beast from your hand, and then he'll have the ability that most Glad Beasts have of, whenever he's attacked at the end of the battle phase, you can have the option of special summoning out another Gladiator Beast of your choice. Next is 3 copies of Glad Beast Bestiari, and when he's special summoned out, he gets to target a spell or trap and destroy it. And then, whenever he attacks, he can special summon out 1. I'm gonna tell you if he just summons out 1 or 2, because there's a difference in some of the cards. Alright, Gladiator Beast Darius. When he gets special summoned out, you get to special summon out another Gladiator Beast from your graveyard onto the field, activate his ability, and when he's shuffled back in, you can special summon out 1. Next is 2 copies of Gladiator Beast Lanista. When he's special summoned out, you can target a Glad Beast in your grave, banish that card, and you gain that card's name. Useful when you're fusion summoning, but other than that, he has 1800 attack, and that's why you need him. He special summons out 1. Next is Glad Beast Lakiri, also has 1800 attack. When he's special summoned out, he boosts himself up to 2100 attack, so plus 300. And he only special summons out 1 when he's shuffled back in. Next is Glad Beast Murmillo. When he's special summoned, you target a face-up monster and destroy it. And he special summons out 1 when he's shuffled into the deck. Next is Glad Beast Octavius. Truthfully, I don't even know this guy's ability, I just put him back in. And he was in the original build of the deck, and he just made it back recently. When this card is special summoned, target 1 face down spell or trap in the spell or trap zone, destroy that target. This is not an optional effect. I learned that through playing. But he's in here because he is level 7. And that's about the only reason. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacks, shuffle this card into the deck or discard a card. Ooh, he has a different effect. Next is Glad Beast Sagittari. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Glad Beast, discard 1 Glad Beast card, draw 2, and then he special summons out 1 if you battle. Next is Glad Beast Secutor. When this guy is special summoned by the effect, if this card battled, you get to special summon out an additional 2 Gladiator Beasts at the end of the battle phase. So he has a great ability, but the downside is he has 400 attack. And he surprisingly doesn't have the ability of when he battles, he gets shuffled back in, he brings out 2 more. Next is our last Glad Beast, is Glad Beast Vespasius. Now this guy doesn't have an ability when he's special summoned out. He gets special summoned out when you're attacking. He gets to special summon himself out, and his ability is he boosts all Glad Beasts by 500 attack. And he also has the special summon 1 from your deck if you want to shuffle him back in. But usually I don't activate this ability because who doesn't want plus 500 on every monster? Next is Test Tiger. Now Test Tiger special summons out onto the field when you have Glad Beast. So you special summon out a Gladiator Beast, and then you special summon out this guy. And then you can tribute this guy. This is his ability. He tributes himself and the other Glad Beast you have on the field. Shuffle both of them. It shuffles the Glad Beast back into the deck, and Test Tiger goes to the grave. And then it brings out another Glad Beast of your choice. So you kind of lose one, but you get one Glad Beast on the field with the ability right away. Next is the field spell, Colosseum Cage of the Glad Beast. Now every time a Gladiator Beast is special summoned out, you get a counter on this field spell and you gain 100 attack and defense. If this card's destroyed, you can discard another field spell and it won't be destroyed. So it kind of gradually builds and builds and builds. Next is Gladiator Beast Comeback. Special summon one Gladiator Beast from your hand or grave, and that's about all you need to know about that card. It can't be destroyed by battle. Interesting. Gladiator Beast Respite. This is a good way to, if you start out with a terrible hand, you play this card, shuffle 2 Glad Beasts back into your deck, and draw 3. Very, very useful. Next is Gladiator Proving Ground. Basically, this is just searching. You search for level 4 Gladiator Beast from your deck. Easy. Next, Glad Beast Rejection, a continuous spell which is very, very useful. Your opponent cannot target Glad Beasts with card effects, except in the battle phase. If a Gladiator Beast is special summoned out of your main deck, you get to special summon another one with a different type, and you can only use it once per turn. Basically, if you special summon out one, this card gives you a free special summon out, but you can use it turn after turn after turn. Next is Terraforming, helps you get your field spell, or give you that second copy, so if the first copy is destroyed, you can discard it to save it. Traps are pretty basic here. 2 Dark Bribe, which whenever a spell or trap's activated, it negates it, but then it gives you your opponent to draw a card. Gladiator Beast Charge, which is target cards on the field up to the number of Gladiator Beasts on the field that I control with different names and destroy them. So you got 3 Gladiator Beasts on the field face up, flip this card up, destroy 3 cards on the field. Next is Gladiator Beast War Chariot, which is a very useful card, a counter trap, though it has priority over most cards, and when an effect monster is activated while you control Glad. So basically when a monster effect's activated while you have a Glad Beast, negate the activation and destroy it. We're running 2 copies of that. Here's our extra deck. It's all Gladiator Beast monsters and they're pretty fun to use. Next, first off is Gladiator Beast Dominatus. I'm gonna get the names all butchered because they have some weird names here. Basically, this guy is 3,500 attack, and his effect is once per turn when your opponent activates a monster effect, negate it and destroy it. You can only use that once per turn. But here, and this guy, you can only it special summons out 1. You don't ever want to get this guy off the field. Come on, he's got the highest attack of any of your monsters, and he can negate 1 monster effect per turn. You don't want to shuffle him back into the extra deck for 1 of your normal monsters. Why would you want that? This guy I literally just put in right before this. So, when this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the grave, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the defense of the destroyed monster. At the end of the battle phase, if this card was attacked, you get to special summon out 2 Gladiator Beasts. Very useful. We'll see how this guy works. Here's Gladiator Beast Gyzarus, one of your better ones. When this card is targeted, special summoned by fusioning, you can target up to 2 cards on the field and destroy them. And when you battle, you can return this guy to the extra deck, special summon out 2 Gladiator Beasts. Very good card. You really want this guy out, like probably your first fusion monster you're getting out on the field. Either that or one of the later ones I'll show you guys in a bit. Gladiator Beast Heraclinos. When a spell or trap is activated, you can discard a card and negate the activation. And it's not a once per turn effect. So when this card is face up, Oh, he doesn't even have a ability of summoning out Glad Beast. Wow. We're learning. Gladiator Beast Neocris. 3 Gladiator Beast monsters and cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card attacks or attacked, your opponent cannot activate until card effects until the end of the damage step. If this card was attacked, you can special summon out 2 more Gladiator Beasts. It will get rid of your monster, you know, just here's your best fusion monster you want out on the field. His summoning condition is 2 level 5 or higher Gladiator Beasts. That is why I am running 3 of Vespasius, 3 Augustus, and 1 Octavius, just in case. But anyway, Tamer Editor is, once per turn, special summon out 1 Gladiator Beast fusion monster from your extra deck, and ignore the summoning conditions. Basically, you summon this guy out using 2 of your high level monsters, stick this guy in defense position because he's in 3,000 defense. And basically you get a free fusion monster out on the field every single turn, and it's once per turn. So if you want to clear the board, summon out Gyzarus. If you want to play a little defensive, summon out 3,500 attack and a negate. This guy is amazing. And at the end of the battle phase, if your Gladiator Beast monster battled, you can special. You don't want to get this guy off the field. He's your best monster. Lastly, our 2 link monsters for Gladiator Beast. Don't really use them really. He's pretty good if you want to, instead of using like Test Tiger's ability, you can use just link into this guy. But basically, if a Gladiator Beast you control, it can't be destroyed by battle, and your opponent can't activate cards until the end of the battle damage step. At the end of the battle phase, basically you want to attack with this guy because he can special summon out 2. So you take your 1 Gladiator Beast and the Test Tiger, link into this guy, battle, and then summon out the 2 Gladiator Beasts that you really want on the field. Lastly, Test Panther. I don't really know what this guy does. I don't think he's that good compared to the other ones. I don't see linking as the best option for this deck when fusioning is 100 degrees better. I don't know what to say. If this card is link summoned, add 1 Gladiator Beast from your deck to your hand. So it's a free search kind of for whatever you want in your hand, but you can target 1 Gladiator Beast. Target 1 Gladiator Beast control, target that guy into the deck, and special summon another Gladiator Beast. Sounds interesting now. I don't know. I play this deck a lot now, so I'll test it around sometimes. Side deck quickly, Alexander. He did not work well with my deck, so I took him out. His card effects, he has to be special summoned by some other monster, so he can't even be special summoned out using the effects of other guys, so he didn't work. I threw him in there because he was level 6, trying to get Tamer Editor. Gladiator Beast Atrix, I thought she was pretty cool. Her ability is send a Glad Beast from your deck, kind of like Elemental Hero Prisma. You send one from your deck and then she gains that like name and level that turn. Dimikari was, if you special summon this guy out, it can attack twice. Pretty weird. This guy's kind of a hand trap. When your opponent monster declares a direct attack, special summon this guy out, you want to put him out in defense, and he can't be destroyed by that battle. And he's level 5, so it helps with Tamer Editor. I just took him out to put in a 3rd copy of Vespasius. Next up is Test Ape. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, special summon out a Glad Beast from your deck. I thought this card was pretty cool. You could like set it in defense position, it gets destroyed, and then you get a free Gladiator Beast summon out of your deck. My 3rd copy of Test Tiger, 3rd copy of my field spell. Gladiator Beast United. During the battle phase, shuffle into your deck from your hand, field, or grave the fusion materials that are listed on a Gladiator Beast fusion monster, then special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its condition. You cannot declare attacks a turn, so you want to activate this on your opponent's turn, the fusion. An equip spell, Gladiator Beast Battle Archfiend Shield. Equipped to a Glad Beast monster, if the equipped monster would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. When this card is sent to the grave, because the equipped monster you controlled was shuffled into your deck, return this card to your hand. Gladiator Beast Battle Halberg. Equipped to a Glad Beast monster, when it attacks, destroy one spell or trap at the end of the damage step. When the equipped monster is returned to your deck, send this card to the grave, return this card to your hand. Basically, both those equips, when your monster gets returned back to the deck, the equip goes back to your hand. Gladiator's Lash. Activate when you special summon a Gladiator Beast monster. Your opponent discards a card of their choice. My third copy of Heraclinos, another copy of the Link monster, and another copy of Test Panther. Let's hop into some PvP duels. It is 4 AM, so I assume I'm going to have some stiff competition with this deck. So we'll see you guys in the duels. We have Macro Disturbo ready to battle. See if I did just face this guy. He beat me. I bricked pretty hard. He's running Skull Servants. Hey, we're going second this time. I had like half my hand I could not do anything with the whole duel. Octavius is back in my hand. I hate him. Alright. We have a interesting hand here. I assume he's still running the same deck. Ew, another Augustus in my hand. This is turning out just like last duel. We're gonna set these two cards face down. We have to summon Murmillo here. I doubt this attack's gonna go through, but we'll find out. He might just let it because it's 800. Yes! Yes! Main phase 2, we're gonna activate our effect. We grab an Augustus so that we can special summon now Octavius. Get that dude out of my hand. Oh, Glad Beast Rejection's gonna activate. We're gonna grab a what's his name? Is he a winged beast? Oh my god, that's why we can't get. I wanted Bestiari so I could pop another one of his back row. We're gonna grab Octavius here. Octavius effect activates to destroy one back row. That's face down. Dark Sacrifice. When your opponent activates a card that would destroy a card, negate the effect, then send a level 3 from your deck to your grave. At least it doesn't destroy. White Prince activates to send 2 more to the grave. Oh, thank God. Here we go, Beast Tamer. Send these 2 back to my hand. Tamer Editor. We're going to set him in defense position. Now, do we want to pop both of his back row or get a monster negate? I'm going to go aggressive. Clear his back row. I assume he's gonna have what he was using last duel. A mind memory loss, yeah. We're just gonna flip Gyzarus into defense position and negate his ability. Here we could go into another Tamer Editor. That would be insane. I've never done that before. Is it a once per turn effect? Dang. Let's end our turn. We have 3 cards face up right. He doesn't have any face up cards, so activating Gladiator Beast Charge would just destroy my monsters. And this is for monster effects, so we don't want to activate that. So it was a good play not going into Titanius. No, don't activate that. Which now we'll go into it, so we have 2 negates. Unless we want to go into another Gyzarus. No, don't activate. Do we want to pop both those or... I want to go for another Gyzarus. We're going super aggressive here, trying to clear his board. 1. Select another card. 2. Drowning Mirror Force. Should be game here. And we can summon out Vespasius, I'm pretty sure. Why can't we activate it? Who knows? Why can't I special summon this man? Whatever, we'll just go hold down the B button now. And we are going to win, I assume. Unless he's got some magic in his hand or graveyard. Easy dubs that time. We didn't get a brick hand, and we end up winning it. Let's hop into another match. I assume this guy might come back for a best of 3. We'll see. I'll see you guys there. Never mind, he's already back. He's got the same deck. Let's see how it goes here. I do like my chances way better. He's going second. So far going second's 1 each time. What a terrible hand. But the Proving Ground helps a little bit. We're gonna empty our whole hand here. This is gonna be bad. Proving Ground, searching out for... We'll just go Lanista. It doesn't matter what I pick there, as it's going to be returned back into my hand. Test Tiger is going to special summon. Going to activate Test Tiger's ability. Going to send Lannisters back to the deck. He goes to the grave. And we get to activate an ability of one of our monsters. Who do we want? I want Lakiri, I want Vespasius, I want Augustus, I just don't know which one. I'm gonna go Vespasius. His ability is gonna activate to boost 500. And then Rejection is going to activate. Give me Augustus. We're going to fuse into Tamer Editor. I think this time I'm going to go into Titanius. just so I have a negate for a monster effect, because his monster effects are his backbone. Domitani. And that ends our turn. What do we have set? Beast Charge. No point in activating it, it'll destroy my own cards. Oh yeah, for some reason, Gladiator Rejection does not count as a Gladiator Beast card. I don't know why, but Skull Servant. He wants me to attack in, or else he's going to attack in. Actually, I can destroy that. He's linking. Linkaribo. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy that. Let's not select another card. Pretty sure he has to tribute a monster to get Linkaribo back. Yeah. That's gonna work perfect. That was a great draw. Thank you for popping one of your back row for me. White Prince is gonna send 2 more after I negate it. Might as well use my 1 negation this turn. He's not gonna have any other memory loss. Thank you for popping another card. I can just switch him back into attack mode. I might go for game here. 3,500 plus 3,500 is 7,000. I can special summon out Test Tiger apparently. Tamer Editor is going to pop. Or do we want Heraclinos? Heraclinos can negate spell and traps by discarding a card from your hand. So basically, we won. I'm just gonna negate that by discarding Test Tiger. $3,500 damage. Heraclinos attacks next for 3,000. And Tamer Editor, our backbone of our team, winning the duel. Bang. I hope that shows off the power of our Gladiator Beast deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other decks you want to see. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. See ya.